everybody, it's been a while. I don't remember when the last time I did a TBR jar. I think the summer? I think it was in the summer. Turn off my phone, sorry if you heard that. I'm not gonna do this often this year because I am loving mood reading. But from time to time, I thought it'd be fun just to pull out a few prompts, see what books that are on my shelf. This is my TBR shelf. I have a whole library upstairs. Someday I will show it to you. I don't like the way I have it set up, and I took a lot of time to set it up the way it is. And now I want to redo it because I don't like how it is. So when I'm happy with my library, I will show you. I want to show you what I did. I've taken a lot of books off that were from 2025 and put them back upstairs, and I have books that right now I am excited about. I'll be happy. Well, this up here is kind of That's, you know, they're middle grade and manga stuff like that I'm like, sometimes I want to read that kind of stuff, sometimes I don't. But all of this is definitely my 2026 TBR without being like written down somewhere. I'm allowed to change this, you know, mood reader. Anyways, I am going to be doing these randomly throughout the year when I feel like it, basically. Because even though I felt no one cared about my book videos, a couple of my friends told me they love them. So I'm going to do these for my friends. And if anybody else comes and watches, I'm thrilled. But I'm happy to just do this for my few friends that love reading like I do too. I don't need a huge following. I just want to talk books with you. Alright, so I have not added anything new. I did take a couple, like, well, they were out from me drawing them before, and I went through those because I usually keep the prompts until they're done, like I've read that book or whatever, and then put it back in. So usually it's like the month after, like I'm pulling for March, but I wouldn't put them back in until May, if that makes sense. Anyway, I have plenty of prompts to go through, and I don't remember what most of these are. I've got my Kindle with me because I do have some Kindle Unlimiteds that I want to read, as well as any of these. I'm gonna first, before I start pulling the TBR prompts, I'm gonna show you what my bookshelf has. So come with me. Okay, so top shelf has been basically the same, middle grade and manga. I really need to start Spy Family. I've been wanting to do that for over a year and I haven't gotten to it yet. And my bookmarks are overflowing. So this shelf is books I'm excited about, and some of them are from last year's TBR. I think from here on, these are audio that I can get on audiobooks from my library, that like they're never on hold, they're like ready. And I had this on one of my TBRs and I didn't start it. I can't remember if I didn't like the narrator or if I just didn't have the time to get to it. So hopefully I can get to that in 2026. And then like these are in the font size that I can read. So I'm happy with keeping them on my to be read because I want to get some of my actual physical books read as well. Like last year was a lot of Kindle. Okay, so the bottom shelf, this, I think, okay, from this side on to, oh, sorry, I'm being horrible filmer. It's a low shelf. So from here to here are buddy reads with my best friend Kim. And if ever I say I'm buddy reading on my videos and you have the book, feel free to read along with us and reach out to me in the comments or on Instagram and we can chit chat about the book together. I would love it. And okay, so these on are books that I can actually read. This is like large print, and then these are in font size that I can read. My eyes are terrible even with my glasses. And then these are books that I can read the font and I want to, you know, get to. I really want to read this. Really want to read that. I just got this one today at the used bookstore. So yeah, these are the ones I want. If you see any that you're like, girl, you need to read that now, let me know, because I would be happy to grab a book that you love and I haven't gotten to yet. Okay, let's get to the fun parts. All right, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. Like I said, I'm going to pull 5. I'm most likely only going to read 1, maybe 2, because right now I am buddy reading the Discovery of Witches series with my best friend Kim. We're on the 3rd book, Book of Life. We still have 2 more to go. And so basically these that down here that I showed you that were buddy reads, I won't pull from until it's time for us to go into another buddy read. She lets me hold the reins on what buddy read we're gonna do because I'm a mood reader. So yeah, everything else is good to go. All right, let's do this. I'm going to the bottom. Let's see what we got. I don't know if I want to find one. Hopefully you can read that. Purple on cover. Do I have any purple covers? Oh no. Well, is this purple or blue? I personally say that's purple, but do you say that's blue or purple? I kind of say it's in the purple, but let's see if there's anything else that would be better. These are all like black. I don't have the purple covers. I can't believe I don't have a, those are all buddy reads. Can't touch those. Yeah, I don't have very many purples. There's no purple. No. Any of the mangas got purple? Y'all, I'm gonna have to go for it because there is nothing else. Which I can do this on audio, so I'm excited about that. You might say this is blue. I say it's like a periwinkle. So we're gonna go with the Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Meritor. I've heard nothing but good things about this series and I'm excited. So, Assistant wanted. Notorious high-ranking villain seeks loyal, level-headed assistant for unspecified office duties, supporting staff for random mayhem and terror and other dark things in general. Discretion a must. Excellent benefits. I think that is fun. So this is, let's see. Well, I put mine on like 1.5 speeds, 351 pages, and on audio won't be a problem. So first book, what did I do with the thingy? First book on the March TBR. Fun! I've been wanting to read this forever. And on my, I'm sorry I'm like cut off, but I'm trying to get the bookshelf in. That on my library is always like ready to borrow, so I'm like, I will be happy to do that. All right, let's see. I'm trying to like mix them up a bit. Let's see what this one is. Oh, TBR Vet. That means something that has been on my TBR for years. I did keep a couple. Let's see what I would want. Basically all of these. Oh, I don't know what I want, you guys. Well, I know I've been really wanting the naturals, but that's only been on for a year. I'm gonna go, I don't know if I want to go with this one or this one. It's a thriller. Okay, these have both been, okay, what's this from? Oh, they used to have the year. They don't have the years on these. These were both book of the month stuff. So I have the reappearance of Rachel Price from Holly Jackson. And then I have Middle of the Night, Riley Sager. They were both on my 2025 TBR. All right, for the reappearance of Rachel Price, lights, camera, lies. 18-year-old Belle has lived her whole life in the shadow of her mom's mysterious disappearance. 16 years later, 16 years ago, swallow. Rachel Price vanished and young Belle was the only witness, but has no memory of it. Rachel is gone, long presumed dead, and Belle wishes everyone would just move on. But the case is dragged up from the past when the Price family agrees to a true crime documentary. Ooh. Mind-blowing masterpiece about the girl's search for the truth and the terror in finding out who your family really is. Interesting. I think it's a podcast. I don't remember if it's a podcast or if it's a reality show type thing. And Middle of the Night, in the latest jaw-dropping thriller from bestseller author Riley Sager, a man must contend with, I'm trying, my brain and my mouth don't want to connect. A man must contend with the long-ago disappearance of his childhood best friend and the dark secrets lurking just beyond the safe confines of his picture-perfect neighborhood. The worst thing to ever happen on Hemlock Circle occurred in Ethan March's backyard. One July night, 10-year-old Ethan and his best friend and neighbor, Billy, fell asleep in a tent set up on a manicured lawn in a quiet, quaint New Jersey cul-de-sac. In the morning, Ethan woke up alone. During the night, someone had sliced the tent open with a knife and taken Billy. He was never seen again. 30 years later, Ethan has reluctantly returned to his childhood home, plagued by bad dreams and insomnia. He begins to notice strange things happening in the middle of the night. Someone seems to be roaming the cul-de-sac at odd hours, and signs of Billy's presence keeps appearing in Ethan's backyard. And if someone playing a cruel prank, or was Billy long thought to be, or has Billy, long thought to be dead, somehow returned to Hemlock Circle. Dun dun dun. You know what? I think I want to do this. We're going to go with the reappearance of Rachel Price. Again, an audio I can do. So maybe I can get some good audiobooks taken care of. Oops, don't mean to do that. Anyway, so let's add that. TBR Vets. I could read this too because it's some good font. All right, 3 more to go. Sorry if this is a long video. Okay, let's see here. Last book I bought, and I just told you. I bought this. It is a show for two by Tashi. I don't know how to say her last name, so I'm not going to butcher it. I'm just going to let you look at it and you figure it out. This one is a rom-com. Let me take my glasses off. Mina Raman has a plan for her future. Finally win the Golden Ivy Student Film Competition, get into her dream school across the country, leave New York City behind once and for all. When indie film star and known heartbreaker Emmett Ramos enrolls in Mina's high school under a secret identity to research his next role, she strikes a deal with him. If she acts as a tour guide to help him with a photography contest, he'll be in her short film. As Mina ventures across the 5 boroughs with Emmett by her side, the city she grew up in starts to look different and more like home more than it ever has before. With the competition deadline looming, Mina's dreams, which once seemed impenetrable, begin to crumble, and she's forced to ask herself, is winning worth losing everything? I mean, I want to, but I don't see myself reading it now. My other book was Fight, and I am wanting to read this. You know what? This book was 2 weeks ago, and then this was today. I know I should be going with this, but I know I'm not in the mood for high school read, young adult. So I'm going to go with an adult book. So we're going to go with Fight, a firefighter romance by Sloane St. James. Even the cover, I'm like, he's so hot. Kim always gives me a hard time. She's like, he's a cartoon. How can he be hot? I'm like, cartoons can be hot. Anyone else? So that is the cover. Heat sizzles between a wild land. I am struggling. Heat sizzles between a wildland firefighter and a secretive EMT in this red-hot viral romance. I want us to be more than fun. I want to make you mine. That's all I need to know. I don't need to read the rest. That's all I need. So that will be on the list. Oh, I'm really kind of excited about all of these now. And I'm like, shit. Excuse my language. How am I going to get through all these? I have been reading up to 5 books a month, but they've been hockey romance. I've been devouring all the hockey romance series. So maybe I can do that with these two. Like, so far we got 2 audiobooks and this, which it's great font. Basically, if you can give me whiter pages with black lettering, I can read it. But for some reason, when it's that like ivory, like muted page color, and then you give me like soft black font, I can't read it. Like, my eyes can't focus. All right. Oh, I got a few here. We'll just take the one that's secure in my fingers. Oh, okay. Subbox book, which means any book that was from one of my subscriptions. I have quite a few up here. Again, most of my buddy reads are subscription box. Well, none of them are flying off the shelf for me. You know what? We're going to do a redraw. Because I don't want to like just pick anything and know that I'm not going to read it. I want to give all these books a chance to be what I feel like reading. Like, I'm excited about those 3 books. Doesn't mean I'm going to get them all read in the month, but I wanted to give it the chance that it could be. And most of my book subscription reads here are buddy reads. So unless we can say that book of the month is a book subscription, it's a book subscription, right? You just get to pick your books. All right, instead of putting it back, I'll do that, which means it's going to be another, you know what, this is not a mystery. We'll do this. The Favorites, which was a favorite of many in 2025. To the world, they were a scandal, to each other, an obsession. Now, this is 2 figure skaters. They were partners. Oh, and this is by Lane Fargo. I think it's kind of like, I know I didn't read this, so let me put this bookmark up here. She might not have a famous name, funding, or her family support, but Katarina Shaw has always known that she was destined to become an Olympic skater. When she meets Heath Roca, a lonely kid stuck in the foster care system, their instant connection makes them a formidable duo on the ice. I think, yeah, an incident happens during the Olympics that they don't podium. And then 10 years later, they have a documentary made about their story, and think like we hear about what all happened through this documentary. So kind of like that Taylor Jenkins Reid's Daisy and the Six, which I still haven't read or finished the TV show. So that's what we're going to use for sub box. We got a good stack. One more. Like I said, I don't know if all these are going to get read, but I'm excited about them. Isn't that? Okay. Do we take the one that's attached to this finger or the one that I'm holding between my fingers? I like this. This guy is saying, pick me, pick me. I'm not letting go until you pick me. So we're going to pick it. You might think I'm delusional. I could be. Let's, oh. Oh, I don't want this one. Book from 2023. It's me trying to get my older books off my shelves. Oh, that means I'm going to have to like check things. You know what? I don't think this was 2023, but I'm really hoping it was. This is the Naturals, and I really want to read this. Where's your date? 2023! Oh, let's see if you can see it. Where's my finger need to go? Where is it? Where'd it go? Published in May of 2023. Why do I keep losing it? Here it is. Oh no, I'm not giving you any light. So you can see what it says there. It was published in 2023. I have no doubt I'm reading this because I've been wanting to read this for so long. I want to start this series. It's basically Criminal Minds, but it's teenagers helping out the FBI. I am so into it. I can't wait. To catch a serial killer, you have to think like one. Dun dun dun. Cold cases are about to get hot. The Naturals, baby. It's finally happening. From Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm so excited. Okay, so to go over, though, you're like, y'all, we just went through it, but I'm going to go over it anyways. We've got the assistant to the villain, the reappearance of Rachel Price. I wanted to say Rebecca. And then The Favorites, Fight, and The Naturals. Which ones do you think I'm going to get read? I would love to get all of these because I'm excited about all of them. But I also know I'm going to be reading one of I'm probably going to be on book 4 of The Discovery of Witches, which is an audio. And then I have these 2 that are going to be, or 3 that will be audio. And these will be the 2 that I read. So, I don't know, which ones do you guys like out of these? Which ones do you think, the 2, pick 2 that you think I should go for and will enjoy the most, and the others can be like some other day, some other month. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and giving me some of your time and pick some books with me today. Again, let me know if you've seen anything on my shelf that you're like, you need to read pronto. I need to know these things. And what 2 books do you think I should focus on from the TBR this for the month of May? No, I just took the DeLorean and flashed to the future. Which 2 of these should I read in March? And I just realized we're a little crooked. We don't care. We know Amy's not centered. So, anyways, thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed my chaos, and I will see you in a wrap-up. I think I will do a wrap-up. A reading wrap-up. I haven't done that in a while. Little Miss Sassy's coming over. Come here, BB. Come here. Now she's using you. Boop. All right. She's not going to show her face. Well, I'll do this in the wrap. I'm going to talk about my favorite reads of January and February in that wrap-up as well. I hope you don't mind waiting. I've read so many books, and most of them have been 4 stars. There's been a couple 5 stars. But yeah, I've had some fun reading the last 2 months. I'm going to stop rambling because you're probably like, I'm over it, Amy. So, again, so long. Farewell. See you next month.